Warning, the following stunts are performed by idiots or under the supervision of stupider idiots. If you attempt to reenact any of these idiotic stunts you will see, you will be left with idiotic scars. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Alex Green. Welcome to OP Racing.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MaxSpeedTV. As tonight, we're here to crown a champion for the Season 2 finale right here at Daytona. And I have none other on the mic to help me. I have none other than Joshua Medlock on the mic to help me. Josh, I don't know. Maybe you should do this, not me.
Well, you've had a long day, KR, but it's good to be back here with OP, a Super Speedway League, man. It is going to come down to 4 drivers here tonight. I can't wait to crown a champion here, man. I'm very excited.
It's going to be a great race all night long. 100 laps, 3 stages, and even more exciting, a champion is crowned at the end of the night. So, you know, speaking of champion crown, let's go ahead and look at our point standings and figure out who these 4 drivers are. Rick Seabrans, Aspen Belvin, Travis Elliott, Cody Ober. Those are our 4 championship contenders. Points don't matter to these guys. It's all about where they finish here tonight. So we will be keeping track of all 4 of those guys. Rick Seabrans, right now, one of the hottest drivers in this league. If you want to get hot, right now is the time to be hot. But I'll tell you, Aspen Belvin, our Season 1 champion, is looking to repeat. Let's see if he can pull it off.
Well, it's going to be an interesting feat for sure for Aspen Belvin, but you cannot forget about Travis Elliott and Cody Ober either, because they're going to be hunting down that championship as well.
That they are, those 2 sitting there in 3rd and 4th in the point standings. As we said, the points don't matter to our 4 championship contenders, but they do matter to several other people, and a lot of points there. Very close points battles going on with the rest of the field. That's a little bit of bragging rights, you know.
Yeah.
I'd brag if I beat somebody in the points.
According to some chatter going on, stages do not play a role in the championship race here tonight. So it doesn't matter who wins the stages. It matters who finishes higher than the other championship driver.
Yep, so points do not count for our championship 4, just where they finish. Now, it might matter to some of these other drivers because those points are going to be very important to gather up for them. But, you know, it's going to be one of those races where there's going to be a lot going on.
Uh-oh, yeah, for sure. There is going to be a lot going on. And it's going to be interesting to see who teams up with who here tonight. As, you know, team effort going to play a big role, like usual, in a super speedway. But now it's going to be playing in a bigger role to help out your driver if he's in a team to get that championship. And we got a track temp of, am I reading that correctly, 123 degrees?
Very possibly could be. Looking at our stats here, our track is a smoldering 123 degrees. Our air temperature, though, is right around 80. So a lot of sunshine has really baked this track here at Daytona. And, you know, as I said, we are doing 100 laps, 250 miles. Tire window right around 50 laps. We expect a fuel window from 20 to 22 laps. And pit road speed is 60, 55, 120. It all depends.
It all depends. I think KR's tired here tonight.
It all depends on how fast you want to go.
Well, they're going to be pushing speed of close to 200 mile an hour in the draft. Might even be over 200 mile an hour.
Well, drivers have started to get out on the track for qualifying. The 04 of Mark Mann, one of those drivers, he was the first one to hit the track. He is running that very standard high line for his opening lap. Another driver out there, this one, championship contender, Rick Seabrans in the 4 machine, getting that black and white Jack Daniels all wound up. Might be celebrating a little bit with the Jack Daniels later on tonight. We got to stick around and find out.
Well, it looks like Mark Mann will take the first time. They got more drivers, though, to take more time here tonight.
We got quite a bit to get through here tonight. Thank you, first of all, everyone, for joining us out here tonight. Hope you stick around and enjoy the show. 100 laps here at Daytona. I mean, it's going to be 100 laps of nail-biting, door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel, side drafting, bump drafting. Well, it's going to be a super speedway race.
Oh, for sure. It will be that. You know, we're going to... I wouldn't be surprised if we see 3 wide here tonight. Hopefully not early on in the race. Don't want any of these drivers to be taken out early, but later on, you know, you get up to about 60, 70, 80 laps, and the laps start winding down, you're gonna see 3 wide. Now, I wouldn't take it 4, but I wouldn't put it past them.
All right, guys, well, we're hearing that the one who has led the most laps, has the most stage wins, has earned the most bonus points, the guy that's done it all but win every race, Derek Conley, is too sick to race tonight. So first of all, let's make sure he gets better, and then second of all, from a standpoint of view of he's not out there, let's all give him a big boo and thumbs down. But no, seriously, Derek, let's hope you get better, man. Being sick isn't a whole lot of fun.
I think we've all been there at some point.
All right, James Mayer in the 95 machine right now. He is sitting in 3rd place. Cody Ober has managed to move into 2nd in qualifying. Right now we're checking in on the 14 machine of Cody Eldred as he is rolling around out there as well, getting up to speed. We mentioned Rick Sebrans in the 4 machine. He had rolled out, started to accelerate, and then decided he was not going to turn a qualifying time. Now he is rolling back out there and running right along the wall. We'll see how fast this 4 machine is here tonight.
Looks like we've got Tristan Walker, who just put his 17 in a 7th, and Daniel Harrington and Robert Payne out there putting in their first lap. Looks like Robert Payne went into 10th.
Aspen Belvin in the 84 machine, as we mentioned, trying to make it 2 championships in a row. We'll see if he can get some magic here tonight and put this 84 maybe on the front row, but I expect to see that 84, if he doesn't put it on the front row, to hang out at the back and wait for that last stage.
Very big possibility. We've got about 4.5 minutes left of qualifying here, and then we'll get on the grid. Oh man, it's gonna be interesting.
That it is. Well guys, as we like to do here, we're gonna play our national anthem while these guys finish up qualifying. Please make sure you check out MadisonRising.com. They are the ones who provided this very awesome rendition of the Star Spangled Banner.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the frame. You're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to invade the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as it is time to take to the grid. Qualifying is said and done, and we are moving on with the program, getting ready to bring you our starting lineup here tonight. And on the pole in the 04 machine is none other than Mark Mann, and on his outside will be the 89 of Kenneth McCullough. Row 2 will be the 8 of Cody Ober and the 4 of Rick Seabrans. Both those guys chase contenders starting from the second row. Row 3 will see the 17 of Tristan Walker and the 7 of Josh Milam. Row 4, Travis Elliott, chase contender, will be starting that 51 machine on the inside. On his outside will be the 2 of David McCullough. Row 5 will be the 39 of Jacob Gadam Sayers and the 95 of James Mayer. Row 6 will see the 16 of Forrest Sparks, and Forrest, that one's for you. The 3 of Robert Payne on his outside. Josh, take it away.
I'm here and I'm froze.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll carry on then.
Sorry.
Row 7 will be the 15 of Alex Green and the 14 of Cody Eldred. Row 8 will be the 82 of Daniel Harrington, and Mark Vega, operating race control, will be scheduled to start on the outside of row 8. Row 9 will be the 11 of Chase Berry and the 38 of Cody Leavitt. Row 10 will be the 46 and the 84 of Aspen Bellman. The 46 of Kelly Milam, I should say. The 84 of Aspen Bellman going to be starting on the outside of row number 10. Row 11 will be the 62 of Les Levy and the 07 of Scott Bellum. Les Levy running a very special paint scheme here tonight in that 62 machine. If you note on the side of it, it says hashtag help KR go fast. Me and Les always have a good battle on Facebook. We are the definition of keyboard warriors. Row 12 will be the 88 of William Weber, who is race control, so he's not really going to be starting there. So that is going to do it for our starting lineup. No speed 62 Les Levy. Let's see what he's got. He is starting tail end of this field. Gonna be a good one for him. Meanwhile, Mark Mann in the 04, the 89 of Kenny McCullough on his outside. They're gonna make up the front row for this start, and I expect to see fireworks early on here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Double file, pace car will be doming off here momentarily.
That it will. This is 3 stages. Stage 1's going to end on lap 25. Right when they cross the start-finish line, we got to get there first. Pace car out of our way. Mark Mann in control of this field. Green flag is out, and we are underway.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing for the last time at Daytona.
Side by side, they drag race down into turn number 1. Mark Mann with a little bit of an advantage as the 17 of Tristan Walker right there on his back bumper, giving him a good shove through our first corner here tonight.
All about the chase, the 4. Well, it's going to be about everybody here tonight, but we're really going to have to watch the 4 contenders for the championship.
We go on board with one of our contenders, the 4 of Rick Seabrans. Right now he is running that second row outside lane. Cars are up to speed, and he is tucked in very nice right behind the 89 of Kenny McCullough.
Like we may have a second pack might be forming back here with Chase Berry. Chase doing a little bit of blinking there, so we'll go on here with Cody Levitt here. Now he is back here running at 14th. Got the 38 of Wait. Yeah, the 38. The 38 is Cody Logan. My bad. Aspen Belvin just ahead of him. Golly, I'm having moments here tonight too.
That's all right. Well, the field started at 21 cars, and right now the 21st car is Alex Green in the 15 machine. We have a 4-car pack that you mentioned kind of towards the back. Alex Green, Robert Payne, Cody Ober, 4 Sparks. Those guys all teammates right there, running 4 cars in a row. Cody Ober in the 8. One of our chase contenders. We'll see if Cody Ober and his teammates can win this. It is going to take a team effort, and right now they have decided they're going to chill out at the back and not deal with any issues other than themselves.
Ooh, Travis Elliott falling back, started 7. Now he is all the way back to 12. He was below that double yellow line there for a moment, and I believe he might have seen something up where he didn't line.
Travis Elliott right now running in 14th place. He has decided that he's just going to hang back for a little bit.
All right, guys, the double yellow line and the wall is not part of the racetrack here tonight.
Oh, don't tell them that. They'll still find a way.
Watching them get awfully close to that double yellow line up here.
Oh, the 14, Cody Eldred tagging the wall just a little bit.
And I jinxed it.
Still side by side at the front, though. Another driver who's really starting to fall back. That is the 84 of Aspen Belvin. He has lost the lead draft here, and he is starting to drop to the back of the field. He's got 4 Sparks and Cody Ober and the Robert Payne machine with Alex Green. He might be dropping back to them, but the 4 of them may decide to leave him in the dust, as he is part of the competition. Rick Sebren's in the 4, coming around to lead another lap. That'll be 2 laps led for the 4 machine here tonight. Already you can start to see these guys are spreading out. Rick Sebren's in the 4. Might be a good thing they started up front, because as these guys start to spread out, he's going to be in that lead pack. They're going to have the most cars for the moment, have a lot of energy.
And he's got the clean air, but boy, he's got the 89 of Ken McCullough Jr. right on his tail. The 7 of Josh Milam onto his outside. The 82 of Daniel Harrington and David McCullough behind them, and the 14 of Cody Eldred fighting. He fought his way up here. He's already up to 6, coming from 14.
I do want to point out, not sure what has happened, but the 04 machine of Mark Mann, he is already behind the wall. Didn't quite get a, well, I don't know. I don't know why the 4 is behind the wall. The 04 Mark Mann, but he is.
The throughput.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He let his horses out of the stable and had to go chase them down.
Man.
Sebren's, though, holding on to the race lead. Josh Milam in the 7 machine on his outside. Now remember, these 4 chase contenders. That is Rick Sebren's. That is Cody Ober. Sorry. Travis Elliott and Aspen Belvin. Almost said Cody Eldred. But Cody Ober, Travis Elliott, Aspen Belvin, Rick Sebren's, those are our 4 contenders. And it all comes down to who finishes in front of who. Stage points don't matter, but I don't think Rick Sebren's got that message.
I don't think he did either. And again, he's He's up front, holding strong.
That he is. He's got that wonderful 89 Budweiser machine. Wonderful paint scheme, I should say. Really digging on that 89 machine. Looking very stout. I like that paint job it's got. Very clean, very unique.
Upgrading paints ain't working for me properly. Never does.
We go on board with the 2 of David McCullough. You see he's right in behind the 7 machine. Giving a little shot here, a little bump draft through the corner. Didn't really bump him, but definitely packed a bunch of air up under that rear bumper, and the 7 got shot up off the corner. Got a good run down the front straightaway here, but these drivers all kind of giving each other room right now as Mark Mann makes his way back out on the track.
All right, Mark made it back in here. Good thing. Well, the 39 of Jacob, I got him. Sayers is back up here. On the pack of cars after falling back a little bit. Still currently running 10th. Still holding strong though. 17 ahead of him. Christian Walker.
We look out the back of the 39 machine of Sayers. And now look, there's a old no speed Les Levy. Somehow he's got his car out there rolling around. He must be cheating. There's no way he can go that fast.
Oh man. Yeah, we think you picked on him a little bit too much last broadcast.
Oh no, I'm just getting warmed up. But the battle up front really has been all Rick Seabrans. He has led the most laps so far at 7. We are only working lap 11 right now.
Stage wins do not matter for the chase drivers, for the championship 4, I should say, the final 4. But all these other drivers are still wanting the points. You know, they want to finish better in the points. So you know they're going to be fighting for the everlasting 10th position.
Very calm race so far. Drivers being very respectable, giving a lot of room. Cody Leavitt in the 38 washing up just a little bit there. Chase Berry, though, doesn't try and push the issue. Lets him get his spot back in line. Jacob Sayers in the 39 right now. He is working that bottom lane along with the 62 of Les Levy tucked in right there. Yeah, I gotta tell you though, that 62, I like that paint scheme. I might be giving him a hard time, but whoever he has does his paint jobs very creative.
Yeah, for sure. I'm seeing it right here. It's got that hashtag help KR go fast. I see that. You was talking about that earlier.
Scott Bellum in the 07 machine. Right now, he is running in the 14th spot, but he started 22nd, so he has been a man on the move very early on, gaining quite a few positions, but now it looks like maybe he is stalled out here as we got one in the wall again. Maybe a little bit of blinking out on the 11 of Chase Barrett. Travis Elliott in the 51 machine, a chase contender. He is tucked in right behind Scott Bellum. He is in danger of losing this lead draft, so we'll see how that works out for him. Our drivers at the back of the pack: Forrest Sparks, Cody Ober, Robert Payne, Alex Green. They have captured Aspen Belvin, and now they are a 5-car line. 2 chase contenders here: Aspen Belvin in the 84, the 8 of Cody Ober. But sitting at the back isn't going to get it done for him. But stage 1 will come to an end. We'll bunch everyone back up. I just want to try and survive the first 2 stages.
Oh yeah, now Aspen is not part of the team of Alex Green, Robert Payne, and Cody Ober, and 4 Sparks. But he has found the draft of the 15 of Alex Green. He's pretty safe where he's at right now, at 84.
We go on board with 4 Sparks. You can see these line of drivers here. Forrest in that wonderful magenta fuchsia. The pink. Is that pink? Is that purple? I don't know what color that car is.
I think it's pink, but I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Anyways, he is leading this pack. They are right now 25 seconds off of the next car in front of them. That is Travis Elliott, 27 seconds off the race leader. Right where they want to be, about half a track behind. Should a mess happen, they got plenty of time to react to it.
Oh, we're going to be coming down to the final stage here in about 4 laps. Final stage. Wow. We're going to be coming down to the end of stage number 1 here in 3 laps. There, I'll get it out right in a minute. Golly.
That's going to be 8 laps.
Oh, lap
Yeah,
30?
keep trying.
20.
25.
25. Okay, yeah. See, I'm off my ball game day here tonight.
That's all right. Listen, we didn't show up to play baseball. We came here to talk racing.
Well, I'm off my racing here tonight.
Oh, well, I don't know. It's hard to be perfect all the time.
Oh, yeah. All right.
If you want
Well,
lessons on how to do it, I'll let you know, though.
Oh, we got people coming down pit road, KR.
Several drivers breaking away. Cody Leavitt, the 11 of Chase Berry, the 17 of Tristan Walker, all of them onto pit road. Early pit stops here, but a little bit of a short pit situation. Now they all have to get into their pit box cleanly, hit those marks perfectly, and get rolling all at the same time because you want to stay bunched up here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You don't want to leave your team, you know, and you don't want to leave the cars you've been working with. It looks like the 11 of Chase Berry is going to get off first, followed by the 38 of Cody Leavitt, Tristan Walker, and then Jacob Sayers, Travis Elliott right behind him.
Now, one of the advantages to hitting this pit road early is should the caution come out, you have the possibility of becoming the car that is out in front. But they are a lap down now, I believe. So that wipes that out.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Well, I will say it was a less congested pit road, minimizing the opportunity to get taken out.
For sure.
But yeah, they're pretty sure I saw him get lapped.
Showing him a lap down here. 42 seconds behind the leader.
Well, maybe they
Tristan
did.
Walker.
You know what it was? It was the 4 Sparks group that went flashing past them, and I interpreted that as our leaders. So they did manage to make a pit stop, get back out there without losing a lap. So now, should the caution come out before everyone else hits pit road, oh, here comes a big group. Oh my goodness, Josh Milam in full sin mode. Is he gonna get it slowed down in time? Looks like he did. Everyone hit pit road there. So green flag pit stops underway. We got one group of cars out there who has not pitted yet. And by group, I mean the 14 of Cody Eldred all by himself.
Oh, man.
Kelly Milam rolling off of pit road first. It looks like maybe he missed his pit box. We'll see if that 4 is going to come back around one more time. Rick Seabrans getting beat by David McCullough off of pit road. but they are going to get lined up. Now it's time to figure out where. Oh, Cody over in the 8 all by himself, hitting his pit box. Not sure. Oh, they're all on pit road. Oh, my goodness. I need to slow down and just take a breath.
But Cody Eldred now down pit road in the pit box here. He's going to give up the lead, presuming Kelly Milam can get back up there. The 46 looks like Kelly is going to come down pit road. That will give the lead back up to probably David McCullough once David gets around in this group. Well, I say that Rick Seabrand in the 4 and the 7 of Josh Milam go around the outside.
They made a great move coming up off the corner, and that is going to put Seabrand's in the 4 machine back to the front. We got 3 laps left in stage number 1. And our leaders now, Cody Eldred in the 14 machine. He is trying to get up to speed, but he is going to be swallowed up here by this 5-car pack. And now Rick Seabrand is going to have to fend off David McCullough and Kenny McCullough.
They ate him up. Well, White Trash racing up front. 2 in the 89.
Out front they go with 2 laps left in stage number 1, but Josh Milam and Rick Seabrand, 2 very crafty super speedway drivers, there got a run on the outside lane. We'll just see how this plays out. James Mayer in the 95, he's marked his way up there as well. He's with this lead pack. James would love to get a top 5 finish here tonight, maybe even steal a win. We'll see if this is going to work out. 1 more lap to go here in stage number 1.
They're coming up on the 04 Mark Mann right now. Mark going to stay high. Let the leaders go around him on the backstretch. I'm sure there's some ENI Racing communication there telling them to go low, go stay high. Making the pass clean there as the leaders will put Mark Mann another lap down. Activity issues. Man, tough break.
Qualified on pole and then having those issues. But here we go. Final shoot to the start finish line into stage number 1, and it is going to be the 2 of David McCullough picking up stage 1 win. Rick Seabrand though looks like he's going to be scored in a second, but your stage 1 winner is David McCullough in that 2 machine. Kelly Milam in the 46. Getting past here, but he was out of pit road before they came around, so he will drive right on by. So guys, we're gonna let this field get settled in. For pit stops, we're gonna step away for a quick break. No one go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the field is caught up to the pace car. Pit stop's about ready to happen, setting these drivers up for stage number 2. And right now, David McCullough in the 2 machine, your stage winner, still out front as everyone is caught up to the pace car, trying to catch up to him. And we'll see where these pit stops pull these guys in or out of position.
Well, I'm sure they're all going to pit, even though they just pitted. I wouldn't imagine they all going to stay out there.
Oh, and here they come, all the drivers hitting pit road. David McCullough leading the charge with Rick Seabrans in the 4 machine right behind him. It's going to be a good race here to determine who's going to be in control of the restart.
Race off pit road.
Rick Seabrans starts rolling first, and he is going to win that race off of pit road. Looks like everyone else sticking around for 4 tires. So Rick out on 2 tires, everyone else on 4. Jacob Sayers in the 39, looks like he gained a lot of spots. Another 2-tire stop. So we'll see how that works out for our drivers on 4 versus 2. Let's see if we can't get a quick word in. Oh no, David McCullough in the 2. He's still having some damage worked on pit road, so we'll let him focus on that. We'll see if he gets back out on track. If he can get back out on track, we'll get a quick word in with him, as he is back rolling. So Josh, how about you do the interview with David McCullough here, as we got David up in the booth with us.
All right, David, got a copy, bud? David McCullough, you got a copy?
All right, so no David McCullough, that's all right. We'll let him do his thing. But from winning the stage to all the way down to 18th place, that 2 machine, though, no stranger to running up front or along the wall. So we'll be watching for him to come through this field here in dramatic fashion.
Well, don't look now, but the 62 of Les Levy started 21st. He is up to 6th after the pit stops there. KR, I think he's showing you up a little bit, bud.
He might be trying to, but I mean, he's so worried and intimidated by my skills that he has to broadcast how terrified he is.
Oh.
See, he posted it all over his car. Help KR go fast, no speed, trying to claim I'm slow. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to issue this challenge here publicly. Les, we're going to pick a car. It's going to be 1v1, you versus me.
Wow.
I'll pick a car, you pick the track. We'll see. That's right
Challenge.
there.
Well, you heard it live right here on MaxSpeedTV. KR has challenged Les Levy.
I mean, it's gonna be David versus Goliath. I don't know. I don't know who's who, but it's gonna be a heck of a battle. Although that wasn't really much of a battle. I should rethink my analogies.
Yeah,
Just a
All
little
right.
bit.
we're gonna get double file here, and it looks like the 04 of Mark Mann is gonna get one of his laps back, so he's gonna be down to 3 laps here. I wouldn't count out Mark Mann either, even though Mark is 3 laps down. If we have caution, the first stage caution free, drove it good, and you know, very, very, very cautiously, still racing hard. Now we're getting into stage number 2, and things may get a little heated up in this stage. I'm more worried about stage 3.
Yeah, stage 3 is really going to be a tough one to get through, I feel, because we're going to see some of the chase contenders who are hanging out at the back. They're going to try and work their way to the front of this field. Rick Seabrans, he's made his decision up. He is going to run up front as long as he can. Now, if he does get shuffled back, we'll see if he falls away from the middle of the field and drops to the back. But I have a feeling that as long as he's one of those front cars, he is going to continue with this strategy of, I want to lead every lap.
Well, he's gonna have company for sure. Seabrand's on the inside, Josh Milam on the outside.
Here we go once again. Gonna fire it up. Green flag is out, and we are back underway for stage 2 here at Daytona for the season finale. Gonna crown a champion, and right now that champion would go to Rick Seabrans, as he is one of the 4, and he is leading all of them.
Now Rick Seabrand led 16 laps. Josh Milam has led 4. Cody Eldred has led 2. And I know there's some more here that's led a couple of laps, but they're back here.
Now Rick Seabrans does not have to win this race to win the championship. None of our 4 contenders do. They just have to finish better than the other 3.
Yep. And that's what makes it a little bit more interesting, you know. And I'm sure each of the chase drivers is thinking the same thing. I don't want to wreck out, but hoping they do.
Yeah. Well,
you know, we're only human. That's the way we think. I'm just telling the truth, you know.
check in on the 8 machine of Cody Ober. Cody spent all of stage 1 surrounded by teammates, about a half a lap off the pace. Here he is, the 8 machine. Now he's no longer surrounded by teammates. He has decided he is going to try and mix it up with this lead pack. However, he does have help in front of him with Forrest Sparks, Alex Green, and Robert Payne. So we'll see if that 8 machine is finally going to start trying to challenge the 4 of Rick Seabrans.
Well, look at the 89 and the 82. Woo, on that outside.
They are starting to roll that upper lane, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Now the 89 dives down to the bottom, and now he moves back up. He pulled the whole switcheroo on Daniel Harrington. Daniel was going to stay on the outside lane with him. McCullough dropped to the inside lane. As soon as Harrington dropped to the inside lane, McCullough was like, see you later. I'm going back to where it's fast.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. That's going to put the 89 on the outside. And the 17, though, is coming up. That is Christian Walker, and it looks like he's going to pick up the 89 and the 2 of David McCullough right behind him. So, White Trash Racing again. What a move by the 89.
A little update for everyone who wants to know. The 2 of David McCullough was on pit road for an extended amount of time for a bit of a bio break. Gonna check in on the 38 machine of Cody Leavitt, the 84 of Aspen Belvin, and the 51 of Tristan Walker. 2 chase contenders here. They are still hanging out at the back. Travis Elliott 16th, 17th going to Aspen Belvin in the 84 machine. But they do have a rookie here in the OP Racing Super Speedway Series. Cody Leavitt in the 38 tucked in right behind them. So Cody, last car on the lead lap, we have 20 cars out running. We started 21. Chase Berry in the 11 machine. He has gone behind the wall. Looks like might be done for the night.
To Chase. I'm not entirely sure.
So these 3 cars are now some of the ones, they are 8 seconds off the lead group. Looks like they're content to ride where they're at. They got some good speed and compared to the rest, so they're not as fast, but they are not terribly slow either. At this rate, they should be able to survive and stay on the lead lap into the final stage. So I don't see them going a lap down here in the next 15 laps.
I don't either, but this whole line of cars is all single file. It's kind of follow Josh Milam right now. Josh Milam is up in the lead. Got the 14 of Cody Eldred behind him. Then Rick Seabrands, James Mayer, and Daniel Harrington. That's the top 5 here. Single file.
Well, you know what? I say let's do a little bit of crank it up with this going on.
Alrighty guys, welcome back. Josh Milam still holding the top spot here with Cody Eldred. They're still all single file here for the most part. A double, kind of a double file here, right here, side by side with the 89. That's 17 though. On that outside, getting a good run there. Tristan Walker, a little bit of side drafting going on back here, but for the most part, we're all single file.
We've been kind of riding around here, and Josh, you and I were talking a little bit about it. We can't figure out what made them decide to go single file, other than they want to log some laps. They want everyone to get through the race here, and I think a storm is brewing for stage number 3. We're seeing the calm before the storm. These guys are going to start letting it all hang out here in stage number 3, and it is going to be a heck of a show.
Oh yeah, for sure. Stage 3, it's going to get more hectic than what it is right now. Like I said, you know, like we were talking, KR, yeah, you know, these guys just want to log these laps down, get through the first 2 stages. They are going to have to pit, I believe, at least once in stage 3. So it depends on if they go green, how well they get on and off the track at that point.
Yeah, pit stops are going to happen in stage 3. We may not see them hit pit road here, as we got about, I don't know, we might actually see them hit pit road. Some of these guys might be a little short on fuel, but I think everyone, for the most part, can make it through stage 2 without a pit stop. Gonna be a close one on that, though.
I think you go about 20 to 22 laps.
Right around in there, yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. It looks like, from what I'm seeing, top 3 is on a 15 stint run. That's a 15 lap run. Daniel Harrington 13, James Mayer in the top 5, 15. Then it drops down all the way to Scott Bellum from 6th on back to 16th to 18th. Cody Leavitt, they're all on a 13 lap run. So
yeah, it's a little bit scattered on the strategies here, but I think for the most part everyone can make it on fuel through stage 2. Now they have decided that it's time to start getting positioned for the end of this stage. They've gone back to double file. They have abandoned the single file. Let's run some laps and let's get through this. No. It's time to start getting busy. Start positioning yourselves for this stage in. That is about 7 laps away.
oh man, this car's getting a little close. The 82 and the 14 almost touch. Oh boy, Daniel Harrington and Cody Eldred. Oh man, that was close.
Rick Sebren's back to the front. He doesn't have to win all the points he can. He just has to beat his fellow 3 championship contenders. But he is, this is how he drives. He has not changed the way he drives. I think he is comfortable with this decision. Why mess up a good thing? He's been hot so far leading up to this championship race. And this is how he attacks a race. He stays out front as much as possible. He wants to lead every lap. He wants to be in that front group. And if he's not in the front group, he is working his way to the front.
Right now, he's doing all he can just to stay up front. He's got a hungry 7 behind him, Josh Milam.
Josh Milam in the 7 machine right now, sitting in second with the 14 of Cody Eldred right behind him. James Mayer in the 95. He's a 4th car in the inside line. He is having to deal with the 82 of Daniel Harrington on his outside. Demon Tech 82 on Twitch. Go check him out if you haven't done so yet. Daniel Harrington picked up a win here in the season, but unfortunately did not meet all the minimum requirements to be a chase contender. However, that 82 machine out there right now running around, trying to set himself up in a good shot, in a good position with a shot at winning this thing.
I've been watching these other group of cars. Cody over back here running in 13th. I expect these guys that have been running in the back for the most part. You know, Cody started up in 3rd, but he's back here running in 13th. I don't expect these chase drivers coming into the final stage. Whoa, we got some pit stops going.
We got several cars hitting pit road. That is David McCullough and Kenny McCullough. They are on the pit lane, and they were some of the drivers that had stayed out using a little bit of a different strategy. It looks like the situation did not pan out for them. I think they needed a caution for their strategy to work, and they did not get it.
Now it's going to be interesting to see if any of these other drivers can make it. Got 3 laps. Before the end of stage 2. Not for the race.
We got another one breaking away. That looks like the 14 of Cody Eldred. He is hitting pit lane as well.
He got it slowed down.
Well, he is all by himself on pit road. Not something that you want to see. Good news for him is we are very close to the end of the stage, so he should be able to get a splash of fuel, get back out there, and not lose a lap.
Few laps remaining. Come to the line. It will be 1 lap.
Ooh, Kelly Milam in the 46 almost making contact with Daniel Harrington. Both drivers keep going. Milam 4 laps down, trying to get back on the lead lap here. He's got some work cut out for him, but right now he is the only car scored any laps down, so he will get one of them back with the free pass, but 1 lap left to go. If he could manage to find a way to get past these 3 in front of him, he could theoretically get 2 laps back just like that.
You're talking about Kelly, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say, Josh Milam made a lap down.
No, Kelly Milam in the 46. He's got one more shot down the front stretch. He's not going to make it. It looks like the 4 of Rick Seabrans, though. He is going to be the one to win stage number 2. There is a caution flag flying. Rick Seabrans, your stage 2 winner. In that 4 machine, he has put on a dominating performance so far here in the first 50 laps, leading almost 25 of them. 24 laps led for that 4 machine. Man, oh man. Guys, we're going to step away for just a minute. No one go anywhere. We'll be right back to interview our stage 2 winner and set you up for the final stage here tonight.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here live on MaxSpeedTV. It looks like Rick Seabrands might have ran out of fuel here. He's now coming down pit road, and I think he's going to make it, KR.
He has ran out of fuel to get to the end of the stage. He is slowly trying to get that 4 machine. Oh, almost making contact with Cody Leavitt, but it looks like the 4 might just coast into his pit stall, and he does. He is going to be able to make it. He, however, is going to lose a whole lot of spots on the track, but he gets fuel in that thing and he gets rolling.
Oh, man, what a tough break for Rick Seabrands, but still wouldn't count out Rick Seabrands. We know how he races, and he's going to get back up front.
Yeah, he's got a long way to go. And speaking of Rick Seabrands in the 4 machine, Rick, you got your ears on, buddy?
10-4, loud and clear.
Man, good to see you coast that thing on the pit road, get some fuel, and get rolling again. Tell us a little bit about this race so far.
Tell you what, we're going to have to give that gas man a raise there, that's for sure, man. He got us just enough there. It felt good to get that stage. It's been nice to be up front all night. I got to thank Josh for that, and Kenny McCullough for working with me earlier, too. Those guys did a tremendous job up there pushing for sure. We're in the home stretch here now. We'll have to see what we do here. We're going to come back in, get her filled back up, take some tires, and see what happens.
All right, the 4 machine, no stranger to running up front here tonight. However, your field of view is going to be a little bit different. Is this going to change things for you, or are you going to attack it the same way you always do?
We're going to attack it the same way. We got what's worked has gotten us here this far, so we're going to stay after it again, and if we can't do a little bit of the same here tonight.
All right, Rick, well, good luck. Don't go speeding on pit road, and man, final stage, get after it.
All right, guys, good luck out there.
Driver of the number 4 machine, Rick Seabrands, giving us a quick word. We appreciate that. Even though he had to hit pit road again, I didn't realize he was going to go back down pit road, so I feel a little bad about that.
I didn't know either.
However, Rick, he's solid. He's a good driver. I like racing with Rick.
Yeah,
I don't think he likes racing with me, though.
I wouldn't put anything past Rick Seabrands. You know, he may be in the back of the field coming to the restart, but count him out.
Yeah, so new chase contender out front. That is the 8 machine of Cody Ober.
Got a teammate right up there with him, too.
Yes, Mr. Excitement himself, Alex Green in the 15 machine. I'll tell you what, these guys, these DEI wannabes, they are they're hooked up right now. All 4, they got 4 of them with right there.
Yeah, all 4 of them are together.
And Daniel Harrington in the 82, right there with them. All 5 of them. Oh man, maybe they know something we don't. So it's going to be interesting to see the 15, the 3, the 16, and the 82 all do what they can. Maybe try and mother hen the 8 to victory here.
Well, they're going to have to pit.
Well, sure, but hear me out. You are Cody Ober. You have 4 teammates right around you. What if those 4 teammates just got side by side, door to door, and slowed the entire field down?
I have seen it happen.
I mean, like to a crawl, while Cody goes out in the 8 machine and almost gets a lap on the field. Huh?
Oh, I have seen it happen anytime.
All right, well, I doubt that's what's going to happen, but Cody Ober in the 8 got to feel real solid having his DEI wannabe teammates right there with him. The 8 of Cody Ober, the 15 of Alex Green on the front row for this restart. We are green flag once again here at Daytona on the final stage, final 50, it's 45 laps now. It was, stage 1 and 2 made 50. Carry the one. Alex Green in the 15 machine on the outside. 4 Sparks in the 16. They're going to get a good run down the backstretch. Cody Ober, Robert Payne starting to work together. But all 5 of those cars in the top 5 are DEI wannabe. And they are in a good spot right now.
They sure are. And, you know, you've got 3 of them down low. The 8 and the 3 of Cody Ober, Robert Payne, and the 82 of Daniel Harrington. Up high, you've got Alex Green in the 15 and the 16 to 4 Sparks. Now behind them starts Cody Eldred, Les Levy, Scott Mellon. Back to 8, Josh Milam and James Mayer will round out the top 10. I think James sees something, kind of backed off a little bit. He has led 1 lap here tonight. He's still in the draft, but he's not up close. Not up close and personal with the cars ahead of him.
No, and he's got a championship contender, the 84 of Aspen Belvin, right behind him. And then 2 cars back is another one. That is the 51 machine of Travis Elliott. So Elliott now in this lead pack. Meanwhile, the 4 of Rick Sebrands, he is hooked up with the 89 of Kenny McCullough. But a 2-car group here gonna struggle if they can't continue to close the gap with Cody Leavitt right in front of them.
I think David McCullough on that high side is still trying to stay with the group, but he may be trying to fall back as well to pick up the 89. His teammate there with White Trash Racing, and that's going to help Rick Sebrands too.
We go on aboard with the 2 machine of David McCullough. He is in that second lane for the moment. You can see the 51 chase contender Travis Elliott. Aspen Belvin in the 84, just 2 cars up in front of him. And then Cody Ober still leading this thing. So Cody Ober now has a big buffer of the field between him and his competitors. But it won't be long before all 4 of them find a way to get to the front. Aspen Belvin never disappoints in that situation. He is very sneaky. He will ride around calm, cool, and collected. And the next thing you know, checkered flag flies, and there he is somehow pulling off the top 5.
Oh yeah, he's one of those that he's no surprise. Right now running strong in 11th, started 20th. Himself in a pretty good position here, as well as, you know, being one of the contenders here in the round of 4 final round here. So, you know, we've still got roughly 41 laps left. So we've still got plenty of laps to go. We're gonna have to do something within the next 20.
We'll go on board with the 3 of Robert Payne. Robert right now sitting in 3rd place, but he is the 2nd car on the inside line. And this 3 machine, Robert Payne, he won the season opening race. Here we are at the season ending race. Maybe he's thinking, you know what, Cody Ober, you might be my teammate, but I'd like to bookend this season with some wins.
Well, even if Cody Ober finishes 2nd, but he's ahead of the other chase final 4 drivers, the other 3, he would still be the champion. But if he could win the race and get the championship at the exact same time, I don't think he would complain too much.
I don't think so. But then again, Cody Ober, if you haven't seen his driver profile picture, there it is down below there. It looks like he would be the kind of guy that would ask to speak to a manager. Yes, my food is too cold. Sir, you ate half of it. Yeah, it's too cold. I'd like it back. Full refund or a whole nother plate. I just feel he's done that before. That picture just speaks of that kind of attitude.
Oh, man. Well, there you go, picking on somebody else. Oh, the 3 and the 15 get awfully close. Teammates, Alex and Robert Payne. I'm sure they're doing some communicating, though. Alex Green gonna lead that lap.
So,
First lap led.
Alex Green in the 15 machine starting to roll some muscle out here. However, it has been the top 5 drivers since the drop of the green flag for stage 3. All DEI wannabe. The 8, the 3, the 82, the 15, the 16. And they're doing a good job right now of fending off anybody from getting into their territory. But the 62 of Les Levy, he's crafty. He's an old salty dog. He's not afraid to mix it up. What's he gonna do if he gets a chance to stick his nose somewhere that maybe DEI doesn't want him to stick it?
Yeah, true.
Oh man, let's go. Oh. All right, Les in the 62 machine. I want to see it. I want to see him get up in there. I want to see him force a 3 wide and break up this DEI party. Maybe Scott Bellum, maybe Cody Eldred in the 14. They might do it as well. But it is going to take somebody who is willing maybe to sacrifice a little bit here to break it up. And I don't want to see them crash. I don't want that to be the breakup. What I want to see is somebody throw a wrench in the plan that DEI wannabes have right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, they're still double file here for the most part. For all the parts. Double file all the way back to, I believe that would be the number 2 on the outside, David McCullough. And then it starts to kind of go single file here for the most part. Still got the 89 of Ken McCullough on that outside. 51 of Travis Elliott. Currently 15. Jacob Gotham Sayers. Right behind him. And Rick Seabrand. Right behind him.
We have 20 cars out there rolling. We have not had a caution for an incident. We have only had 2 cautions out here tonight. Both of them were for stage-ending cautions. This race has been all gun-ho so far tonight. No one getting stepped out too far. Everyone keeping their cars under control, trying to get to the end of this thing. I really thought we would see some more fireworks than what we were seeing, but maybe they want to save it for the last 25 laps or so. So maybe here in the next 10 laps, these drivers are really going to start feeling the pressure of the end of the season, as right now we are looking at 35 laps left here in season 2.
And we're gonna crown a champion here tonight. Who was the regular season champion? Do you know?
I
don't know.
I did know, but you put me on the spot and I forgot. Oh man.
Well, you'll think of it in a minute.
I think it was Aspen Belvin. I'm not 100% sure. It was either Aspen Belvin or...
Here, going back to April 1st, the final race. Daytona 07, it was Aspen Belvin in first. So I believe it was Aspen Belvin. I believe you are correct.
Yeah, he's had a great season. And Aspen Belvin, you know, like we talk about him a lot. He was our season 1 champion. And he's made it into the Final Four yet again. He's got some work cut out for him. to try and go back to back. Right now he is running in 13th place. Meanwhile, there's been a big shakeup up the front here. Cody Eldred in the 14. The 2 of David McCullough, the 89, Kenny McCullough, they have decided that DEI wannabes can no longer be out front. So while we were reminiscing, we missed this the wrench in the plan that I wanted to see. So thanks for distracting me, Josh.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime,
I blame you. My life is ruined. It's ruined.
Yeah, it's ruined. It's ruined.
So
Well,
now, now we got a new leader, the 14 of Cody Eldred and the 2 of David McCullough. Cody Ober still holding on to the top spot between our championship 4, but he no longer has his teammates around him to control the field. He has got to find a way to handle this new situation. He's got several laps still to go before he can be crowned champion. He's got to hold on to that top spot. And it looks like Aspen Belvin, Travis Elliott, and Rick Seabrans, they are 14th, 16th, and 17th.
Oh, I believe I seen Daniel Harrington. Oh, we're 3 wide. Well, we were. Daniel Harrington, though, had a moment. He is falling back, way back, into 12th position.
So Daniel Harrington in the 82 gathers it back in, lost some ground, but drivers starting to go single file once again. I expect we'll see some drivers hit pit road here in the next handful of laps. They're gonna have to make at least one pit stop. If they pit too soon, they'll have to make another one, especially if we stay green. So
Yeah, sure.
I really don't think we'll see anyone hit pit road early. If we do see him hit pit road early, they're going to need the help of a caution to make it to the end of the thing without having to make a second stop.
Yeah, and I don't see anybody coming down right now.
Not yet, but they are really starting to have the sun set not only on the track, but on this second season and on their fuel tanks. So a lot of issues starting to pop up here. All right, Josh,
Yeah.
if you had to pick, does one of our championship 4 win this race tonight?
At the rate things are going right now, they still have a chance, but I'm gonna say no.
All right, with that being said, who are you picking to win the race here tonight?
Oh, man. I'm going to have to probably go with one of the 2 drivers out of White Trash Racing. They're David McCullough or Ken McCullough. And if I had to go with somebody else, I'm going to go with my buddy, the number 15 of Alex Green.
Well, I'll tell you, you're not picking too bad of drivers there. That's for sure. You got some great picks in that one. I have a feeling, though, our chase contenders, they made it into this Final 4 because they know their way around a super speedway. I think a chase contender is going to win this race. However, I don't have enough guts with inside of me. With inside of me, really? I just said that. I don't have enough. I can't pick a winner. Sentimental value, I want to see all 4 of these guys win for all different reasons. Rick Seabrams, he'd love to pick up his first win. We got some drivers on pit road, though.
Yeah, we do. Cody Eldred, Aspen Belvin, Jacob, Adam Sayers, Cody Levitt.
Ooh, Aspen Belvin into his pit stall, a little bit crossed up. He has had to back up. That is going to cost him some time. He still hasn't found it. He is in all sorts of trouble. Looks like now he has found his pit stall, but that is a lot of time lost by our championship contender in the 84 machine. He gets it rolling, but he is in serious trouble of losing a lap as he is not going to have any support.
White Trash Racing coming down pit road, followed by a whole bunch of other drivers. Looks like Allie, yeah, they're all coming down pit road.
Cody Ober in the 8. The 3 of Robert Payne, the 7 of Josh Milam, all right there. Oh, is Milam's going to get into the 16 of Forrest Sparks. Forrest tags that inside wall. Cody Ober didn't want to see that as that happened right in, around him. However, he was able to get into his pit box without incident, but Forrest Sparks in the 16 machine, the beer crack curse continues as Forrest Sparks, heavy damage on the front end of that thing. He is trying to get it turned onto pit road and get into his pit box and having an issue with doing that.
Oh no.
And now it looks like he has found his way into his pit stall. Here comes the next and final group of drivers, the 4 Rick Seabrans on pit road.
Oh man.
Forrest still hasn't found his pit box. These 3 drivers break away, the leader being Rick Seabrans for the moment. He's got to get Mark Mann up to speed quickly because here comes the 89 of Kenneth McCullough and the 2 of David McCullough. Alex Green in hot pursuit of them. Travis Elliott in the 51, our first chase contender. Right now he is running in 7th place, but he is out there up to full speed. Rick Seabrans not quite there yet. So Rick Seabrans, if this plays out, very well could have made the move of the race there. Coming from deep in the field, timed his pit stop perfectly, and has come out not only as the race leader, but leading all of his championship contenders.
Well, it looks like Rick Seabrans is going to be riding behind the 04 Mark Mann, while White Trash Racing, Ken McCullough and David McCullough, 1 and 2 here, went around the 04. I'm honestly shocked Rick and James didn't go with David, but they're not going to, it's just 2 cars with White Trash Racing. Now back here, you've got a whole line of cars. They're going to be a lot quicker back here. They will catch them.
Judging by our pit stop information, it looks like everyone came down pit road for 2 tires and fuel. Now, I don't know what Rick did because everybody hit for 2 tires. He didn't have a stellar fast pit stop, but he spent the least amount of time on pit road. He got all he could while he was on pit road. Not in his pit box. He didn't have the fastest pit stop time, but he made up a bunch of time getting in and out of his pit stall. That is amazing, and it's what led him to go from not only that, you know, coupled in with the fact when he pitted, the move he made on pit road has given him from being 4th in our championship contenders to the leader of our championship contenders. So pit stops matter here, folks. Rick Seabrans just showed that.
Here in about another half a lap, we're going to be, or about a lap and a half, we're going to be at 20 to go.
51 of Travis Elliott. Right now, he is sitting second among our championship 4. Cody Ober in the 8 machine, he is right now scored in 12th place. Kind of at the back here in our final championship contender, Aspen Belvin, all by himself. A devastating pit stop. How the tables can turn on pit road. We just documented how Rick Seabrans had a beautiful pit stop, went from 4th in the championship contenders to in front of them all, while Aspen Belvin, he had a horrible pit stop, and here he is running around all by himself. Doesn't have any drafting help, and with 20 laps to go, all he can pray for is a caution now before he goes a lap down.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Man, what a tough break.
So Aspen Belvin, his fortunes may have turned here. The race isn't over just yet, but man, we saw Forrest Sparks in the 16 machine. We saw him get a little bit of contact as he was trying to get into his pit stall by the 7 of Josh Milam. A little bit of confusion, drivers crisscrossing each other as they tried to navigate pit road. And unfortunately for the 16, he was a big loser in that situation. He has now scored 2 laps down in 18th place. We're still running 19 cars, and we have another group of drivers breaking away for pit road here. And these guys all can make it on fuel from here. That is Cody Ober in the 8, Robert Payne in the 3, Daniel Harrington, Alex Green, and Josh Milam. Alex Green, Harrington all overshooting their pit boxes. So a little bit of a splash and go here. A short pit situation. Maybe not a bad idea, as they weren't out there for too long. So now they have hit pit road. They have been on pit road for a very short amount of time.
Oh, we got some more drivers coming down. Travis Elliott, Cody Leavitt, Tristan Walker, and Jacob Sayers. Adam Sayers.
Jacob, got him! You got to get forceful behind the got him.
Oh, Jacob, got him!
There you go, get some!
I'm sure Jacob's going to get a kick out of that.
All right, so now, how does this play out? Because these guys who have hit pit road are going to spend a short amount of time getting fuel in their cars, but the ones who have stayed out, they have been in a big pack running around at full speed. They will have to make a pit stop. No one can make it on fuel from here, even with the help of a caution.
Oh, the 89 getting loose. Well, that just opened the door up. He can't get it back on track. Oh, he almost got up into Rick Seabrand's too. No.
Finds a way to save it.
Oh, no.
Rick Seabrand survives it. David McCullough in the 2 machine, your race leader, the 14 of Cody Eldred. Les Levy on the outside of the 4. Losing some ground now is that 62. Obviously, he has no speed in that car. He has no help. Now he needs to tuck in behind the 07 and remount, regroup, recharge, whatever it is you need to redo. But now the 14 of Cody Eldred out front.
And I think the 2 of David McCullough may be coming back to pick up the 89 again after the little mishap there. Well, that let Cody Eldred up front. And no, don't look now, but Rick Seabrand back up here in second.
He is in second, third car on the track, though, is a 04. Mark Mann is scored multiple laps down. When will these guys break for pit road? And who has made the right strategy call here? It has been a wild strategy race. We've seen some of these guys break for a very short pit stop. They literally hit pit road, ran about 5 laps, fuel window open to make it to the end. They came down pit road. Now we have drivers like Rick Seabrans in the 4. He's going to run it out, it looks like, until he needs to hit pit road. Oh man, I don't know. I like the strategy of the drivers. Oh, here they come.
Oh, they're all coming down pit road. Oh, can the 04 get it walled down? Look at Rick driving in there.
Rick sent it into his pits. I think he got it slowed down. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he got all he could leading up to that commitment line. And the 4 Rick Seabrans on pit road. No tires again for that 4 machine. And he gets rolling once again. Cody Eldred in the 14 on his outside. He's going to get around him. Mark Mann in the 04 staying in front of Rick Seabrans. Oh my goodness. Here comes Cody over. Championship hopes on the line. Everyone should have enough fuel this time. That should have been our final stops.
Fuel window 20 to 22 roughly. They got 13 to go. I don't believe there's going to be any saving fuel here.
Cody over in the 8. Full head of steam. Where's he going to go with it? He's going to make it 3 wide here. Cody over to the lead. Championship contention. He is out front.
Oh, wow. What a move by Cody over.
Cody over, hammered down, getting out front to lead here in that 8 machine. Pit stop strategy worked to his favor, and now he has got 13 laps to fend off the rest of this field and pick up his first championship.
Got to get around David and Ken McCullough, though. White Trash Racing, they are on pit road. So if he can get around the track before they come out and pick up steam, he will be your new leader.
Cody over in the 8. Right now, he has got to deal with the 7 of Josh Milam. Maybe pick up the win and the championship all in one swoop. He has got to find a way to keep that 8 car wide and fast, because here comes the 4, Rick Seabrans, with the 04, Mark Mann leading the charge in that outer lane.
Well, we knew it was going to get hectic, KR, and with 12 to go, it's getting there.
The McCulloughs not up to speed in time, not able to be a factor here, but don't count them out just yet. They'll find a way to use that 3rd lane to their advantage. I have little doubt we'll see them again. We won't. I have little doubt we won't see them again. Oh my goodness, I said that wrong. Mark Mann, Rick Seabrans working that outer lane. Mark Mann multiple laps down, but a fast car. He qualified on pole here tonight. Had a little bit of a disconnection. Ended up getting that sorted, got back out on track. Now the 4 Rick Seabrans putting his eggs all in one basket behind this 04 machine. Meanwhile, Cody over in the 8 machine, he is counting on the 7 of Josh Milam. Here comes the 51 of Travis Elliott working the 3rd lane with the 38 of Cody Leavitt. Oh, the 14, Cody Eldred, he's going around.
Oh, no.
On the binders, he has got it locked down. Caution flag is going to fly. Aspen Belvin in the 84, heavy damage in that machine.
That is the first official caution of the evening.
We go to our MaxSpeedTV replay to see what happened here. 4 Sparks in the 16. Trying to keep the car down, just couldn't quite do it. Tags the 14, the 84 involved. Oh man, that is a big time incident. with championship implications. Daniel Harrington getting a big piece of it.
Oh, man.
But for Sparks and that 16 machine, we'll back this up one more time here. Not sure what the 16 was doing. I think he was just trying to stay out of the way. Overcooked it into turns 3 and 4. And really created an issue here. But no one hitting pit road. I don't think we'll see anyone come down pit road. Except for the 84 Aspen Bellman. The good news is he's got one fast repair. If he hasn't used it, that car will be right as rain. He can get back out there. This caution will be a benefit to him, as he had really lost pace. That car does look all nice and pretty right now, so his fast repair came in handy. So Aspen Belvin back in it, but he has got a big old mountain to overcome, as he is going to be restarting deep in the field here with just a handful of laps left.
Oh, man. Well, Aspen Belvin still on the lead lap, used the reset, and he's still got a chance. It's not over for Aspen.
Not over just yet. Meanwhile, Cody Ober in the 8 machine, he is screaming that it is raining on the backstretch. He would love to see this thing get red flagged, call it quits, and win the championship. But the competitor in him is trying to figure out how he is going to win this thing, as he has got the 4 of Rick Sebrans. Looks like they are going to restart right in behind each other. How is this going to play out?
Oh, I don't know, man. It's gonna be, we're gonna have probably about 6-7 to go when they get the green flag. I just want to make note here with this caution coming out. It just happened about 1 minute ago. Apologies from Forrest Sparks already coming on to Facebook. He just apologized to any of the playoff drivers and to anybody out there. He tried to hold it down there, could not do it. And of course, that came out. Of course, you know, good sportsmanship shown by Forrest there to immediately apologize for that caution.
Forrest has got to feel terrible. And, you know, that is something that as a rookie you have to learn. It really never does you any favors to try and step outside of your comfort zone to make room for people. We saw him drop down to the inside there and carried way too much speed in the corner, when in reality, if maybe he had just stayed on the track, maybe just gone up to the wall, found the line he could hold, and done that, the drivers would have found a way around him. Instead, as a rookie, a learning situation. Hopefully he'll learn from it, but next time you just pick a line you know you can hold, and stay steady, stay smooth, and let the fast guys find a way around you.
Now, you have as much right to be out there on the track as anybody else, regardless if you're, you know, a lap down, 2 laps down. The leaders will find a way around you. And trust me, they know what they're doing. They know how to race. You know, if you can communicate inside iRacing and let them know, say, hey, go high, go low, I'm staying high, I'm going low, blah, blah, blah. That also helps too, trust me. I've been there, Forrest. I know how it is. It's just going to take time getting used to. No big deal. I'm sure Alex will talk to you later about it or whatever. I don't know. I'm just a broadcaster. I don't know how that all works.
Well, I mean, if I was in charge of the league, I'd boot him out, but that's because his name is Forrest Sparks. I mean, come on. Sparks
okay,
and Forrest don't go together.
Wow. Really? You just went there?
Yeah, I went there.
Wow.
It's
Hold your
been-
head up, bud. Yeah, all right.
No, mistakes happen. Learn from it and move on and make yourself a better driver because of it. Meanwhile, the 8 of Cody Obert, the 4 of Rick Seabrans, 2 championship contenders going to be starting on the inside row, nose to tail. The 51 of Travis Elliott. He is going to be starting with 1 car in between them. That is the 07 of Scott Bellum. And then Aspen Belvin in the 84 machine, our final championship contender. He has got some work cut out for him, and he is going to have 6 laps to find a way to go back to back here in the championship. But that's getting to be a tall order for the 84 machine, but don't count him out just yet.
No, don't count anybody out. But this is interesting. Cody Ober and Rick Seabrans on the inside. Ooh.
Yeah, it is, and it comes down to how they finish. Points don't matter between our championship 4, just where they finish. Pace car, that Ford butt stain finally got out of the way. Green flag is out, and we're back racing for the final 6 laps here at Daytona.
But you know Rick Seabrans is going to send it. If he gets a chance, he's going to try to make that pass on Cody Ober.
Cody Ober in the 8 would love nothing more to win a championship, but he has got a mirror full of a championship contender. He has got to find a way to keep that 4 behind him, and I can attest to that is going to be as difficult as anything Cody Ober has ever done.
Oh, this is going to come down to the, I believe, down to the final lap. You know, Cody's going to make that car wide. He's going to make it as wide as possible to keep Rick behind him. Right now, he's not too, we got a, what?
Not sure what the caution is for. Looks like big stack up here. Cody Eldred in the 14. We're going to go to our MaxSpeedTV replay and see what happened here. Aspen Velvet is going to hook the 89. The 14 is going to get on his lid. Oh my goodness.
Oh. 14 went for a ride.
All right, so, well, I don't know. I don't know. Are we going to see a possibly 1-lap shootout? No. Oh my goodness, we got 2 cars scored 1 lap down, so I do not believe we are going to get back to the green flag. I think Cody Ober is going to be the champion.
Up to go. We'll be at 4 to go here.
If we didn't have any cars a lap down, I think we would get a 1-lap shootout to settle this thing. But I do believe, I don't know, 4 laps. Okay. 4 laps to go.
I think they got
Everyone
the 2
should
to
have hit
go.
pit. I think everyone should have hit pit road this time. And then they'll do the lap down cars. We might still have a 1-lap shootout here.
Well, if they get the 1 to go here, or even if I don't know if they got the 2 to go or what.
No.
I don't know.
No, we got 2 laps of caution here. Yeah, I think we're gonna see 1 to go. I think we're going to see one to go. Oh, man.
Well, we'll have to hang tight here and see. Well, I do know we're going to be coming out with a green-white checkered for our racing, and we're going to talk about that here a minute, if you don't mind, KR.
Well, let's talk about it right now.
In situations like this, it would kind of come in handy.
Absolutely. A green-white checkered would really kind of give that situation. Now, I've never been a fan of the green-white checkered because I feel the race distance is the race distance. But you can't deny how much excitement it creates around a race when that happens, and to be able to have a race finish under green. Everyone wants to see that. No one wants to see a race finish under yellow.
Yeah.
But I just have never, maybe just call me old school or dumb school, whatever, but I've never enjoyed this green-white checkered rule. But you cannot deny the benefits of it. And the lights are still on the pace car. If they go out next time around, we will see a one-lap shootout. Now, as far as for iRacing, the announcements came down last week that they are working on a green-white checkered. They are expecting it here this year for release. That's going to be a great addition to iRacing. And you got to give props to iRacing. They are always trying to do what is going to make this service better. They don't always get it right. They make a lot of mistakes, but as with anything, they work hard at it. They are constantly trying to improve this simulator game. Someone just got triggered.
Looks like we will have a one-lap shootout coming down the pipe here.
Yeah, I think we're going to get one lap. And it's going to be a very similar restart. The 8 and the 4 are going to be nose to tail. I don't think our championship contenders are going to make it to the start-finish line. Lights have gone out on the pace car, folks. Here we go.
Do you think Rick Seabrands is going to send it?
Oh, yeah.
Where do you think he's going to send it to? Right into the back of the 8?
Yep, he's going to stuff that rear bumper of the 8 so far that Cody Over is going to be able to look at the ugly mug of Alex Green in front of him.
Well, it's going to be interesting here for one lap, and if they start wrecking, there will be no caution.
No.
So they have to race it to the end. They have to go to the start-finish line. So, oh, man.
So one lap shootout. 3 championship contenders in the first 3 spots on the inside row. The 8 of Cody Ober, the 4 of Rick Seaburns, the 51 of Travis Elliott. All right there, sitting 1, 2, and 3 on that inside lane. Aspen Belvin in the 84. The final competitor. Right now he is scored in 13th place. He has got a huge mountain to climb to find a way to win this thing. But should something happen at the front of the field, he would have an opportunity to squeak on by. So don't count him out just yet. Here we go. Final restart of the season. Final 2 laps of Season 2 and OP Racing Super Speedway Series. Get that Ford butt staying out of our way. Green flag is out. We are back racing one more time around.
Oh, that number 4 of Rick Seabrands gave the 8 of Cody over a boost.
Oh, Rick saves it. He is all sorts of squirrely. He's going to move to the high side with Josh Milam. Rick found a hole to get it up to the top side, and there he goes. Cody Over now dealing with the 51 of Travis Elliott on his inside. Rick Seabrand's on the 4 on his outside. Josh Milam with a good run down the backstretch. Rick Seabrand has the lead for the moment. Cody Ober's going to get turned. Cody Ober is out of it. Rick Seabrand's in the 4. The 51 of Travis Elliott getting caught up with Cody Ober. Here they come. Final time around. Rick Seabrand's in the 4. Josh Milo moving to the high side. He is going to let Rick win the race and the championship. I think I'm having a mild heart attack. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Oh, man.
Rick Seabrand has won the race in a 1-lap shootout. Travis Elliott and Cody Ober made contact. Aspen Bellman found a way into 6th place to finish 2nd in the championship. Oh my goodness.
Congratulations, caps coming from everybody to Rick Seabrand. Not only your race winner, but also season 2 champion.
That was an absolutely insane race. We saw these guys do an excellent job getting to stage 3. We called it. We said stage 3 is going to be full of unpredictability. And it absolutely was. Rick Seabrand's in the 4, though. Looking at the numbers he posted, we should have seen this coming. But, man, I'll tell you what. That was... what a race.
They get him in the Peter's in there saying Dale Walker. Oh, he turned him. Yeah, he did. Oh, man, that was amazing.
So Rick Seabrand's your championship winner. Guys, we're going to step away from our microphones for a minute, set up our post-race show. No one go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we have got everyone set up, ready to talk to, and I'll tell you what, we're going to open it up with Rick Seabrand, our championship winner in the 4 machine. It came down to a 1-lap shootout, but tonight's race was not without its difficulties for you. You put up a dominating performance, but you had to do it as you came from the back of the pack when you ran out of fuel.
That was crazy. I can't believe we got back up there. I can't believe we're a champion, man. If you would have told me that I was going to be a champion 10, 11, 12 weeks into this year, man, my season was so terrible, man. But this team persevered, came back. This whole Seabrand's Motorsports Jack Daniels Camaro team. Oh, my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This is incredible.
Well, what a great season. You have had a great race here. You led the most laps. You picked up a stage win. You fought hard. And it culminates here with a championship win. 1 lap shootout. Tell us, first of all, what it was like restarting behind the 8, not only once, but twice.
I tell you what, we was really pushing on the radio. We was hoping we'd go back green and at least get 1 to maybe hopefully 2 laps in there. You know, kudos to getting that track cleaned up and get back going green there, because 1 lap shootout, that was incredible. I was hoping I could get up there behind the 7. I know I've worked with him quite a bit, and he's worked with me a little bit this season. Man, he's I just got so much respect for all those guys at the chase, man. Travis, Elliott, Aspen, Cody. I hate what happened with them 2 down there. I know they was racing hard, man. I hate to see anybody's championship come to an end like that. That's unfortunate, but super stoked to be in victory lane. Super stoked to be calling ourselves champion. This is a big deal.
All right, well, Rick, Alex is up here. Alex, any words of wisdom to pass on to the 4 machine here tonight?
Yeah, Rick, I mean, I am so thrilled that you won that championship. I really am. I mean, the season you had sneaking into the chase, and I remember the enthusiasm you had when you got in there, and just how you're the winningest driver in the history of the league. You know, you didn't make it at Saturday, but I am honestly thrilled to have you as a champion. You had a great season, and I couldn't think of anybody better to represent this league as we go forward into season 3. Congratulations, man.
I appreciate it, and I thank you and Cody and Robert, Mark, everybody, what they do for this league, for giving us a place to race, and KR for up in the booth, and Josh, everybody for what they do over there at MaxSpeedTV. It feels great to win the championship and win the race to be the last one broadcasted on Max TV too. So we appreciate everything that you guys have done, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely, and we can't thank Max Speed enough and all the audience and everything like that. We are honored and truly humbled by everything that's the last year has been amazing, and we can't wait to go into it next season.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Gonna be a great season. Real quick, I gotta thank Kim McCullough out there too. He helped me out quite a bit in this race early on, man. I appreciate that. Josh for what he was doing for us, and everybody down there in the Team Channel 1, for Mark, Ben, Les, Scott, everybody down there. Jim, I know I'm probably forgetting somebody too, and I hate it, man, but great job to everybody.
All right, guys, that is Rick Seabrands, your race winner, but more importantly, your championship winner, getting it done out here tonight. Now, let's move on with another competitor, and that is the 84 of Aspen Belvin. Aspen, you found a way to bring it home second in the championship standings, despite having some issues out there. Tell us a little bit about your race and this season as it is drawing to a close.
The race was just rough, man. Just constantly trying to save the car and save fuel pretty much the entire race, and season was good, man. The season was real good to me. Had I think it was 11 or 12 top 5s. It was something ridiculous. I know I had a 8 top 5 streak going there. Felt pretty good coming into the race. It just didn't turn out in my favor.
Well, Aspen, I'll tell you what, man. We never counted you out, and somehow you found a way to finish second. So you got a championship win in the first season. You got a second place in the second season. Does that mean we're going to see you finish third in the third season?
Hell no.
All right, I like your attitude. Where are you going to finish? Last? Oh,
in front of you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Damn. All right, you got me. No, Aspen, man, what a great run you had. What a great season. As always, you're one of those drivers we see always finish up front despite what happens. You proved it here again tonight. You were almost down and out. Last lap, 1 lap shootout, and you go from 12th to 6th in the race. But more importantly, you pass 2 of the championship competitors, and you end up second here in the overall standings, man. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's been fun all year hanging with y'all.
Josh, would when you're watching this, anything stand out with you and Aspen?
Well, I was just going back. Well, first and foremost, I want to congratulate all the chase drivers and you, Aspen. I want to congratulate Rick on his championship, but it wasn't without a fight. I was going back to look at some stats here for Mr. Aspen Belvin here, and you know, Aspen, you got one win in the regular season, and then you got the win in the top 13 to lock yourself into the round of 8, and then it came down to the points to get you into the round of 4, but you made it in. But what was it like just hoping that everything was going to work out in this race, and you see kind of where it ended up, but what was your mindset?
So me and the guys, we were thinking that whatever happened in the first stage was definitely going to set the tone for the race, and it definitely did. And I was being a little way too conservative tonight, and it sent me to the back real quick. And I had a crucial mistake on pit road there near the last stage. I think it was around lap 70 or something like that, when we were coming to get fuel, and then I was just trying to stay out and bank on a caution, but unfortunately I was involved in it. And then I caused a wreck later on, which I didn't mean to do. But it was just a hard race all night long for me.
Oh, congratulations, Aspen, man. You're going to get a top 6 out of the deal. And I'm sure next season we're going to see you again up front racing hard like you have been. And I think in just watching you guys since I've been helping KR, we're going to see another C by your name at the start of the chase of next season, too. So, congratulations, bud.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys so much. Also, one more shout out just to Alex, Cody, Rob for putting this all on, Vega for doing race control, and also our new race control. Can't remember his name off the top of my head, but yeah,
Will.
Hats off to him.
Will Weber.
Will, yeah, that's right. But anyways, again, hats off to them, and we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for them, and I really appreciate them putting this on every Monday.
All right, driver of the 84 machine finishing second in the championship contention. That is none other than Aspen Belvin, our inaugural season champion, finishing second this year. Nice job on his part. Now, it's time to talk to our final chase competitor that we can talk to, and that is Travis Elliott in the 51 machine. Travis, you got your ears on, buddy?
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
Not doing too bad. Had a great race to watch. Got to talk about it. Meanwhile, you got to live it. Tell us a little bit about your race tonight.
I'd say the key word for me was patience. You know, I knew the race wasn't really going to start until that last round of pit stops. It came very, very late, unfortunately. We had that late caution, and then the even later caution that set up that one-lap shootout. So it made it really interesting. A little bittersweet, you know, because I was really looking forward to coming out here and trying to pull a championship for JSI.
Well, you had a great last lap restart, but then you and Cody Over get mixed up down the back stretch, and I wouldn't say your chase hopes were destroyed there, but I mean, it definitely played a factor. But overall, a great season just to make it into the Final Four. You come home in third, walking away from this, knowing you had a shot at winning it, has to feel good, but still bittersweet.
Yeah, it would have felt a lot better if I would have been able to get around Cody on that last lap. You know, the 2 car had a massive head of steam coming to my back bumper, gave me a huge shot, and I saw a gap on the bottom. And, you know, I just went for it, and I guess the door got closed on me a little bit, or, you know, we just got together. It was just hard. We were racing for a championship at that point, you know. And, you know, unfortunately, I kind of turned Cody there. But at the same time, you know, I took myself out of trying to get that championship. So it's karma, double-edged sword. You try to race hard, Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't.
Well, Travis, man, it was still an exciting race, an amazing drive by you. At no point did we ever feel you were down and out, as you ran solidly all night long. Great job out there. Any shout outs, thank yous?
Yeah, shout out to our owners of this league, Alex, Rob, Cody, Mark Bega for putting up with us and being race control. Will Weber is becoming our new race control for next season, so it's nice to see him coming to his own as a race control. And pretty much just a shout out to my team, Aspen, Tristan, Jacob, Chase, who has the flu right now, so he kind of cut out through the middle of the race, and Cody Levitt. He's ran with us tonight. That helped to have an extra person, that in the field that will hook onto your bumper, and just everybody in this lobby tonight. I mean, we went 90 laps without a wrecking yellow flag. It just shows that we can do it week in and week out, and I hope that this is a nice bookend to this season that we can take into next season and start building towards that Gen 6 car.
Oh man, I can't wait to get started next season, which will be June 3rd. Make sure y'all tune in for that and follow these guys on OP Racing. It's going to be a great time when that next season kicks off. So Travis, man, nice job. I know third place isn't where you wanted to be, but man, I feel like you left it all out there and have nothing to be ashamed of.
Yep, that was the plan for the night coming in tonight. I just wanted to run my car off the track if I had to, and obviously I kind of did that to myself. But next season's a new chapter, and we'll be ready.
All right, that is driver of the 51 machine finishing third out here tonight in the championship standings, Travis Elliott. And Josh, a season is drawn to a close. A champion has been crowned with Rick Seaburns in the 4. Man, what a race.
Yeah, it was very, very interesting. Green flag racing throughout most of the night. And I knew the second or the third stage was going to be hectic. Now, I didn't think we were going to have a one-lap shootout, but who thinks that far ahead? When you've watched super speedway racing as long as we have, and we've done it, when you see them guys at the beginning of a race, kind of stay calm and collected, that's just a build-up for what's about to come toward the end of the race. We seen that here tonight.
Uh-oh, hold on. I gotta sneeze. Oh, man. I just shattered my brains. Anyways, yeah, it was a wild event from start to finish because we knew everyone was building up, waiting to make it to stage 3, and they all were kind of jockeying for position to set themselves up in the best way possible. We saw some green flag pit stops. We saw everything we could see out here tonight. We only had 2 incidences that brought out a caution and a green-white checkered finish. You couldn't ask for any better racing than what we saw here all night long. What a great race. What a great end to season 2 of the OP Racing Super Speedway Series. And guys, if you would like to join them, go ahead and look them up on the iRacing League tabs under OP Racing Super Speedway Series. They do have a feeder series. You got to run a few races in there, show you can control yourself, and then you can get promoted up and into the Monday night broadcasted league. And Josh, man, I'll tell you what, nothing much left but to go through our finishing results. So why don't you take us through the top 10?
All right, well, we can do that here. Off of here. All righty. Well, congratulations to Rick Seaburns on not only getting the win here tonight, but also finishing the race with the championship. So congratulations, Rick, on that. David McCullough still finishing second on the outside of him, behind him. I don't know where he finished, but I do know he's going to finish second in the number 2. Congratulations, David. Josh Milam in 3rd, James Mayer in 4th. Tristan Walker will finish in 5th. Aspen Belvin in 6th. Les Levy in 7th. Robert Payne in 8th. Travis Elliott in 9th. And Alex Green will round out the top 10.
In 11th place will be Cody Eldred. 12th will be the 39 of Jacob Sayers. Daniel Harrington in 13th place. 14th going to Cody Leavitt. Cody Ober, 4th place finisher in the season championship. He was a little distraught, was unable to give an interview. That's all right. We fully understand, as it was looking at a win on the last lap. Meanwhile, in 16th place will be Kenny McCullough, Scott Bellum in 16th, Mark Mann in 18th, Forrest Sparks 19th, and Kelly Milam will round out your top 20 with 21st going to Chase Berry. Mark Vega and William Weber are race control for tonight. We appreciate their sacrifice here as well. And Josh, season is ended. Next season's race kicks off June 3rd. And man, I want to thank you for all your efforts and times and talent that you put into this season here for season 2.
I do appreciate it, KR. You know, I love super speedway racing. I always have. To me, it's my favorite because of the pack racing. I love pack racing, and it brings out more of an excitement on super speedways, and that's just what I enjoy. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, KR, and we will discuss future events later.
All right, well, guys, that is going to wrap it up for us here on MaxSpeedTV. OP Racing Super Speedway Series Season 2 done and over with, in the books. We'll call it the Annals of History. And yeah, y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for joining us. And we opened with this video. We're going to close with this video provided by Derek Conley. Unfortunately, he could not make it tonight as he was sick. But yeah, check him out on Fuel Rock on YouTube. That's Fuel Rock. Guys, have a good night. And until we see you again, stay safe and enjoy the ride.
Warning, the following stunts are performed by idiots or under the supervision of stupider idiots. If you attempt to reenact any of these idiotic stunts you will see, you will be left with idiotic scars. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Alex Green. Welcome to OP Racing.